Stupid. This is my mic. Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing as well as they possibly can in these uncertain times. I have a video for you today, and it's the updated apartment tour of my apartment. If you follow me for a little bit longer, you might know that I've lived here before. I first moved into this place in December of 2014. Long time ago. There is still an apartment tour from back then on this channel, which is very weird to watch for myself because of my character development and everything, but also seeing the changes in the apartment makes me really happy. I sub-rented this apartment for a couple years and moved back into this place in May of 2018, so I've been living here again for over 2 years now, and it's kind of finished, furnished, decorated as I like it, and I thought this would be the time to show you around. Let's start. Also, I feel like my neighbors are watching me through the door that's on the other side. The first room, oh my god, I feel so stupid. The first room is not really a room, it's just my hallway that connects my kitchen, my bathroom, and my living room, and there's not much to see here except for my bags hanging on the back side of the entry door. Most of them are thrift finds, and they're my babies. So the next really unimportant room is my bathroom. My bathroom is tiny as It measures approximately 1.50 m by 1.50 m, and there's nothing going on in here. The lighting is also really bad, as you can tell, and the only thing that's pretty in here is this little shelf that I got at Urban Outfitters a little while back that was really hard to drill into the wall. This is my least favorite part, and you're not missing out. Let's move on to my favorite room in the apartment, which is to this side, and it is the living room. Starting out in the right-hand corner of my living room, this was actually the first piece of actual furniture I got for this place. It's a vintage teak sideboard that carries most of my camera stuff and office things, and just to hide away things that you don't want to have lying around. And on top of that, I have some of my favorite photography books, some art, and a mirror. I got this marble lamp from Made, and also very important for me personally is my speaker from Marshall. So yeah, I dance a lot in my living room, and you need a good speaker for that, right? Turning over to the left-hand side is my jacket clothing rack that is hiding behind the store when it's open, which is kind of really great because you can't see. I have all my favorite jackets hung up there, somehow color coordinated, but not really. Underneath that are most of my shoes that I wear on a regular basis. These don't fit in my bedroom where most of my clothing is stored, so I just put them in the living room. Turning around, we have the centerpiece of my apartment. I just recently purchased this Togo sofa. This is one of the most expensive pieces of things that I own in my entire life, and I cherish it with all my heart. It's such a unique eye catcher, and it also is comfortable. You have this kind of really nice hangout position. I like it a lot. And this was like a late birthday present for my 25th birthday to myself, and it just makes the room look amazing. Above that, we have some art and prints that I've collected over the past 2 years. Some of these are purchasable, most of them are not. I'm going to link down below what you can get. On the left and right hand side of the couch, I have 2 couch tables in this chromatic kind of vibe. These are actually from my grandparents, and my grandma handed them down to me when I first moved in here. I love chrome things. As you can see, there's also a chrome lamp. This is the chill couch. So the Togo sofa from Ligne RoseT is also really comfortable, but this one is so comfy that I regularly fall asleep on it. On top of the windowsill, I just have some books that I recently read, some dried flowers and pampas grass. I have another plant on the left side, another art print. This is actually from my best friend. He took this in Biarritz, I think last year. Another thing I absolutely love in my living room is this huge mirror that I thrifted in a little charity shop close to my home, and it was only 30 euros, which is an insane price because usually mirrors this size cost like around 200 or 300, I think. It's huge. This was a total bargain. Love that. Across from my Togo sofa, I have my little media stand, my Telefunken receiver, and that connects to my record player that I also thrifted. Next to the TV, on the side, as I already said, I have my record player, which I thrifted in a hi-fi store close to my home. Above that, we have another beautiful print, this one, as well as the Oh God, I Miss You, and the Safari in one are from Julien. I can't pronounce your last name. Also linked in the description. He takes beautiful photos, and the prints, especially this one, is super high quality, which I personally love. And then next to that, we have another plant that survived my non-existing green thumb. She's doing great. She's perfect. Welcome to my kitchen. The kitchen underwent the biggest change while renovating. We took everything out that was in here. We ripped out the floor, we ripped off the wallpaper. I personally tore down the tiles and put new tiles on that wall, which was exhausting, but it's such a great feeling if you do things yourself. I have this little shelf on top of the kitchen counters because I wanted to keep it kind of open in here because it's pretty small and dark, so I didn't want to have actual big cabinets. This one is from Rack Buddy, but you can also build this yourself. But as we build so much in here ourselves, at some point I was like, I just want to buy things and like not build them anymore. Herbs over here and a cutting board, more cutting board on this side. I got my soda stream. That's the kitchen. Across from the kitchen, we have another little teak cabinet that I also thrifted in a store in Neukölln. On top of that, I have my daily knickknacks that I need in my purse. I have some more books and a vase that I always try to have fresh flowers in just because it makes it look a lot prettier. And I have this print on top. This is a photo I took in Tokyo last year. This is my fridge. Not really exciting. This is my little kitchen table and my 2 kitchen chairs that are actually foldable. I found these stools also on a flea market. I got 3 of these for I think 15, and then sometime later I found another 3 on a different flea market for the same price. So I have 6 of these in total. If I ever want to have friends over, which doesn't happen very often, I could fit most of them around this table. And above the table I have a beautiful 70s Ufo lamp in this amazing brownish color. The insides of the lights are actually orange and it makes beautiful light in the dark. I have another one of my personal photos. This was actually the first one I ever got printed. I took this one in LA in 2017 and I just love this picture a lot because the color of the car coordinates perfectly with the color of the flowers. So if you're wondering where my bedroom is, you see these stairs? Yes, let's go upstairs. Welcome to my little cave, aka my bedroom. This room is actually on attic level, that's why the walls are a lot lower than on the other floor. But for me it's personally fine because it makes it feel really cozy and, as I said, like a little cave. I managed to fit a full-size bed in here, my closet, and a little dresser that has all of my underwear, swimsuits, socks, and all that stuff. On both sides of my bed I have matching nightstands, which I think is a really adulty thing to have. I have not matching lamps on them. The white one is an old Peill and Putzler lamp, which is also, I think, from the 60s. And it has this beautiful pattern that you can see when you turn it on and the room's dark. Above my bed, I have another print of a picture I took in 2017. This one I took in Palm Springs. I have a thing for old cars. I just love, love, love them. This little dresser is also thrifted. I got this off eBay Kleinanzeigen, which is like Craigslist. I went with this cream color up here because this room is so small and I already painted that wall black. I wanted to keep it as light as possible. And on top of that, I just have some of my perfumes. I also have most of my jewelry on and around this thing. As you can see, I personally am a huge fan of gold jewelry. My dream job was always to become a goldsmith, so maybe at some point in my life I'll do that. Moving on to the closet, you can see it behind me. It's also just a basic IKEA Pax closet with mirrored doors that are really practical. As I said, it makes this room look a lot bigger and reflects the light that comes in through these really, really small windows. So you can open these doors. On this side I have most of my tops and t-shirts, these drawers that you can take out, and on the other side is just sweaters and a lot of blazers, men's blazers especially. I got both of these in Paris. I thrifted them and I thought they could make a cute decoration piece. That's about it for my small little Berlin apartment. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I didn't fuck up too much grammar and English vocabulary. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. As I said, I'm gonna try and link everything possible down below. Yeah, see you next time. Bye. Weekdays,